All right, all right. Another episode, another Sunday. Thank you, Lord, for another beautiful day today. So good to see that sun, late December. And actually the first day of winter is today. As a matter of fact, even though winter has been around the last couple of weeks, got here early as usual. Y'all know how we do it in Michigan. Episode 230, y'all. Ballin with Rich, being active, living life, ignoring negativity. And today I got a great show. I had to get these folks on today because one thing you know I love is good movies. Anybody know me love a good, great movie. And I have two people in the building that co-starred in a couple films that I saw this year, and they did excellent, y'all. And I got another gentleman here. I think I know him. He's a behind the scenes guy, produced the movie. So always glad to have him in. Let's get this thing started. Let me introduce you to these great thespians. Yes, sir. All right, ladies first. My first guest here, I'm telling you, I went to the premiere. I was mad when the movie was over, y'all. I said, man, that was a great premiere. Got a chance to see Woman to Woman, and I'm pretty sure some of you probably done seen it on Tubi a couple times now. If you haven't, what you waiting for? Woman to Woman, y'all make sure y'all check that out. This young lady, she starred in it, and I'm telling you, she brought the smoke, the fire in the role that she played. It's so good to have her in the building. Miss Kazia.
How you doing?
Is in the building. Go ahead and tell me your whole name.
My name is Kazia Lisa M.
Lisa M. There you go. Mm-hmm. I forgot the Lisa M, y'all. It's okay. But I got the Kazia right, though. How you doing, young lady, today?
I'm doing great.
All right, so good to see you. And like I was telling people out there, you did a phenomenal job, seriously, in that role, Woman to Woman. First of all, I'd like to know, how did you first get started into acting? I would love to know your beginning.
So, I've always wanted to be an actor, and when I was a kid, I used to do a lot of little things. Mm-hmm. And then, as I got older, my mom got sick, so we had to stop.
Okay.
And I had kids a little early. Then I took a break, and then a few years ago, I got back into it. Mm-hmm. Things changed in my life, and then I made a list of things that I really wanted to do, and I prayed about it, and the first thing I saw was Mullah's class.
Okay.
And I enrolled in his class, and things just took off from there. And once I got into Mullah's class, I started hooking up with these different people. And mm-hmm. like, oh, you should come to this audition. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you want to do some background work here? Oh, you want to do some extra work here? And, mm-hmm. And I did some extra work with Joe Smith and Paul Smith and, King Wesley and Dennis Reed and stuff like that, and just learning and building off of them and how great they do things, mm-hmm. all of them. I just keep at it, and that's just what I've been doing. And then,
yes, sir. And look what she done produced, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So how did you end up getting the role of in the Woman to Woman? How did that come about?
Honestly, I got a phone call from Sean, and he was like, "Hey, I remember you submitted some stuff from before, mm-hmm. and I remember seeing you at Be Careful Who You Love premiere." Mm-hmm. One of my great friends she was in the movie China. Love her to death.
China, yes, sir.
China, yeah, it was my girl.
I was trying to get her on the show today. That's another story. Go ahead.
Okay.
But I was at the premiere of that, and then so if you just seeing me at the premieres and seeing me audition and everything, he was like, "Oh, I think I have something in mind for you that mm-hmm. I would love for you to try." And I was mm-hmm. like, "Absolutely." Okay. Absolutely. And so I got the script, I read the script, broke it down, and I just kind of took it from there.
Okay. Yes, sir. I know after Sean saw the final product too, he was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I gave her a call. She did it. She did her thing for real." So glad to have you on the show, Kazia, and I'm gonna get back with you in a minute. My next guest here, this young man here. When I got a chance to see this premiere, and I saw him in there. I thought matter of fact, he played that part so good. I thought he was really one for real. Especially walking in the door today, I'm like, Mr. Lawyer, for real, seriously. But this young man, he's a gifted actor, and it's so good to have him in the building. If y'all know him out there, Mr. Gerald D. Nolan is in the building, y'all.
How y'all doing? Everybody all right?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good.
So good to see you, man. I definitely love to know your journey. In the beginning.
Man, actually the very beginning was back in my church days. I used to do plays, that we had at church. That's where I started.
Okay.
But the first big acting role, it was a movie called B.A.L.L.'s Last Stand. And I was an extra in there. That was some years ago. But in recent years, I started with Moolah. Just like she said, I started with Moolah, but I saw an ad on Instagram. They were asking for extras. And I said, well, hey, let me go down and check it out. So I went down there, and I'm looking at GPS. I'm like, wait a minute. It's an abandoned building. This don't look right. This don't look right. But then when I got down there, I saw the cameras, film crew, everybody. They asked me to come back the next day. Came back the next day, and one thing led to another. I started networking with other actors, and started going to auditions. And at first, I wasn't getting anything. And then all of a sudden, I started getting roles, and people calling me. I was like, okay, cool. But my goal was to work with all of the big companies out of the city, all of the names that I've heard, like Moolah, Lisa Brown, Dennis Reed. Okay. Who else? Man.
So many.
It's a lot of them, but that was my goal.
Okay, yes, sir. I love that goal because that's my goal for 2026. I got to come work with. I got to get out there, y'all. I love my acting. Yes, sir. Okay. So how did that come about? The part in Be Careful Who You Love. How did that come about?
Well, one of my fellow actors called me. They were doing another movie. I think it was called, was it My 30-Day Rule? I think that was another movie. And they called me to be a pastor in. Okay. And so on that movie, I think it was Barry Parks was the name of the lawyer. And they called me to say, hey, I got something else for you. Okay. So I say, let's do it.
Oh, okay. And like I said, watching you and that, you the way you was breaking it down to her, what was going on, I was like, man, he sure not a lawyer. I mean, I know you actor, but man, he broke it down. All right, so good to have you on the show. Definitely get back with you. So much to talk about. Let me introduce this last guy here. This guy here, y'all know him out there. Producer of the year, producer every year. The guy, he gets the job done all the time. Mr. Sean P is in the building, y'all.
What up? Can they see the shirt? Oh, look at that. Born Perfect Film, Sean P Entertainment.
All right.
JD Promotions, you can't see that.
All right, Sean.
That's me.
All right, sir. So, like I said, both of those premieres I got a chance to go to, and both of them, they didn't disappoint. And I wanted to know, I know you got plans for 2026.
We got plans. Matter of fact, this is the next one we working on. I Am the Alpha. Oh, really? Okay. We filmed that in 3 days. I don't care what Tyler Perry say. He say 6. We can do a movie in 2 days. 2 days. So that's how we do it. Okay. But no, we got 4 movies on Tubi now. Just a Friend, Woman to Woman, Be Careful Who You Love, and then our first one, The Ugly Truth.
The Ugly Truth.
And we want to thank y'all for always supporting us and all that. So,
definitely.
Sean, he's doing it, and he's into editing and doing the techno part of it. And I told him, hey man, this your thing now. So he's just doing it and see what happens.
Yeah. How did you two get a chance to collaborate?
How did that come? See, y'all want to go back in the day. He was in the music industry. Okay. I used to manage him. Oh, okay, really? Okay. That's how we started, and then we started doing something else. Then he gave me the idea. This is a funny story. He wanted to do something like, you remember that stuff, Girls Gone Wild? He wanted us to do film stuff at Chandler Park back in the day with Chandler Park. And I said, that ain't gonna work. he said, man, we should have made some money. And he big time said that to me, but I was doing Video Go-Go and something else. He said, man, we should, and Girls Gone Wild went crazy, and we didn't do Chandler Park. We seen some other guys do it. I said,
okay.
So he's been around me since, wow, I can't remember what year, but probably like 96.
96, okay.
Yeah, because he had a rap group called Two Sins. They opened up for King T up in Flint.
Oh, really? Wow,
So,
okay,
yeah,
man.
so we go way back,
Way
and
back.
then one day he got into the plays, and he said, man, I want to do movies. And I said, well, let's do the research. And now we 4 movies in.
No, that's what I'm talking
Really
about. Yeah, give my brother Sean a clap for that. 4 movies in, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
more
sir.
perfect, Sean P. Entertainment.
That's what I'm talking about.
Keep trying.
All right, Miss Kazia, this wasn't your first leading role, was it?
This was my very first role.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Like I said, you hit it out the park. So, how was it? As far as, especially with it being your first leading role. But I know you had the skills, to back it up, leading up to it. How did it feel, when you finally get that leading role, and the kind of the pressure of just trying to knock it out the park?
It was exciting. Like when I got the call, I was like, "Oh my God, okay!" I got the call at work, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then I thought about it, and I was like, "Oh shoot, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot." And but when I got the script and I read the script, and I'm like, "Okay." I got a lot of, like I was married before, I'm divorced. I'm like, I can pull a lot from that. You know what I'm saying? A lot from life, a lot from some things that I learned and everything like that. And it's like I felt like I was a little bit older than the character, so I'm like, okay, I can go back and go into that space and just thinking about how her character was and how she interacted with her friend and everything like that. It's like, oh, this is. it's very relatable.
Yeah, that's one thing that I love too, when a person can take a character and somebody that they know personally or somebody that they can relate to, and they put it into that character. Yeah, they'll be the best ones for real.
Yeah, so that's what I did basically, and then just extensively broke down and so what I learned and what I read. And research is like, when it comes to your character, you're supposed to break it down. Like, okay, how old is she? Where is she from? What is she going through? I even broke down, okay, her confidence level and some of the backstory of, maybe she went through some things with her father. Or maybe she went through some things with this or that. Maybe she was unconfident in this. And maybe she wasn't willing to see certain things because of this or that. And so that's how I was learning more and more about my character. So every time I reviewed my script, every time I said my lines, I went more in depth of, okay, what does this mean? What is this meaning to her? How is this meaning to her?
Because like I said, I've been to a couple of premieres. I think that's the one. Sean, you talk, people was hollering on that, talking. People, they gonna talk, but they ain't really talk on that one. I was kind of like, wow. Every time y'all did something on that screen, people just had to react. They just reacting. But
it was interactive.
Yeah, it was definitely some interaction going on.
Yes, interaction.
Yeah, one guy, he was kind of interacting too much.
I remember that.
The entire movie.
But overall, I mean, like I said, what was going on the screen, I could see why people were actually, I gotta say something about that, But like I said, excellent job, young lady. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Gerald, so what do you got coming? You got anything else coming up soon? Any or want to get into anything? What you got coming up?
Well, I will say, be on the lookout for new episodes of The Dirty D.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, yes, sir. One of my favorites.
They just finished filming more episodes, so you can look out for me on that.
On that? Oh, okay, yes, sir. All right. You ain't gonna be no lawyer, are you? No, let me stop. I ain't giving it. Let me stop.
I'm actually the judge.
Went from lawyer to judge. He done graduated, y'all.
Right.
Well, like I said, I could just, man, your presence on the film, you make the character just so believable. Sometimes you look at some people and you be like, I can see somebody else playing that, whatever. But when you see that person doing it, you like, man, is he really that for real? Because he brought it.
Thank you.
Sean, be careful who you love. Is it possible part 2 to that, please?
That's what we've been. A lot of people been talking about. Be careful who you love. Doing a part 2 to that.
And matter of fact, woman to woman.
I didn't heard that, and then a couple of people said they was upset about how Just a Friend ends.
Oh, really?
But that come with the territory, and then lately, I've been getting a lot of people calling me. They want to submit some movie ideas, play ideas. So right now, we always looking and willing to talk with people, willing to collaborate. So that's a good thing. Right now,
Gerald, what advice did you give a person that's that one that something you said earlier? I know definitely is one good thing, but I definitely still love to hear some more stuff. What advice did you give a person that would like to get into movies or wanted to just get an active period? If it's on their mind and they would like to give it a go, but don't know how to take the avenue or just got that little jitters. I don't know.
Well, what I would say is it's like if you ever taken a cold shower, you just gotta jump in. You gotta jump in. The easiest way to get in is to be a background actor or what they call an extra. That's the easiest way to get in. And once you're on set, just be professional. You know, when they say quiet on the set, be quiet. Don't move. Don't move nothing. You know, pay attention. Network with people that you see. If you follow me on Instagram, I got a group called Now You Know. Now You Know, okay. But if you follow me at AHKGEE on Instagram and you join my Now You Know group, I post I post a lot of casting calls. I post a lot of background actor calls. So if you want to get into acting, something you're serious about, try it out, see if you like it, you know. And once you do, network with people, you'll find out where the auditions are. You can always check my site and go from there. Just keep taking classes whenever you see classes. If you can't afford the classes, go on YouTube. Just go on YouTube. Take classes. You know, watch your favorite movie. See what they do. See how they act. You know, because when you act, you act to react. You know, you don't have to follow the script 100%. You try to as much as you can, but if the scene calls for you to react a certain way, then do it. Do it. There it is. All right. And like I said, I'm glad you mentioned. I knew you was gonna mention again about that. That's important. If you want to be an extra, being an extra, because you know some people they hear that and they don't understand what being an extra. Sometimes being an extra could be a very, no matter of fact, any time is a good positive thing, but coming on, you never know. You might end up coming being extra. They might be like, "We need to put you." You know. Oh yeah. It happened to me. It happened to me. That happened to me. That happened to me. I was on Dennis Reed's set, and I said I wanted to work with everybody, but I didn't have a role or anything. I just went to be an extra. I was an extra, and then they said, "Hey, wait a minute, we got something for you." Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Said, cool. Give my brother Gerald a hand. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. You gonna see? I know y'all gonna see much more of this young man. Y'all already know. Sean. So I know we talked about the movies. Could you let people know? Y'all get ready for this. Tell them get ready for
the comedy show. Yes. Okay. We got the comedy show. We just locked it down on Friday. We got it Saturday, March 7th at 7 p.m. at the International Institute. Right now we got G the comedian. That's the one with the pump waves that everybody call him Eddie Kane or something like that, right? Yeah. From the 5 Heartbeats. And we got Tori J. She a comedian. She came to the last one where Tierra Jones was there. Okay. Yeah, so Tori J. And then we got a girl named Mimi, but her Facebook name is Lashima.
Oh, we got a phone call here.
I hope it ain't nobody trying to track me down. Don't answer that phone.
All right.
Be like, we got you, Jakey.
That's somebody else's phone. That's Sean's phone.
That's Hold on. Let me see who it is. It might be Ice Cube calling me. You're like, man, I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio.
Matter of fact, if y'all are trying to call 810-560-0658, call in and definitely give a shout out to Gerald and Kazia and Sean. Definitely.
My son, what's the score for the Lions game?
I don't know.
You supposed to Google
the last thing I remember was 3-3. I don't know what it is now
I'm
anymore.
gonna look it up real
Matter of fact, my people who watch it, y'all had to do what y'all did last week and comment on the score like y'all did last week for me, because I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I got Kazia.
Oh, it's looking bad, man.
I don't even want to listen to Sean. This is like
10-10. It's 10-10.
See,
That's bad to me.
Okay.
I mean, but we still, you gotta give us, you gotta
No.
like,
No.
Should have been 13-10, but
it should
but
be,
no.
but it will be. Give it a minute. You know, they got to warm their legs
they
up.
gonna be all right.
Y'all have so much faith in the Lions.
Yes.
I just don't.
You know, if they didn't stretch enough, they gotta like, you know.
There you go, Kazia, tell them, yeah.
Hey Richard, I went to Walmart yesterday to buy Friday to finish buying my son his Christmas gift. He got that big old white man chain around his neck. What's his name? Hutchinson. So I got him a jersey. So I don't know. I don't see the Lions. That's your team. That's
They still got a chance. They win these three. They
y'all
still
say
got a
that
chance.
all the time.
No.
Nah.
But you just got to always talk about when they going 0-17.
Yeah. They impressed me with the few wins they got this year.
That's all right. They gonna end up being in there.
They gonna be all right.
All right.
Yeah,
Miss Kazia, any projects that you got working, plan on working on or want to try to get into?
I just completed a project called Three Sisters. We just wrapped that up about a month ago. And then I was in school this whole year, so
Okay.
I'm a nurse, so I can
Oh, okay, you're nurse. Okay.
Thank you.
You got to come back with my health show.
Come on.
Oh, yes.
So I'm an ER nurse. Been an ER nurse for 7 years. but
Okay.
I went and completed my my BSN. So I have my ADN. Now I got my BSN, so I can do some managerial stuff. Don't want to be a manager.
Okay. Oh, you sound like my classmate. Yeah, she's one. Yeah.
Why they want us to be something in the job? You just want to come to work. Right.
They be doing too much, but whatever I did, it's done. But 2026, made my list again. Prayed to God again, like, okay, let me work with more people, let me do more projects, let me dive right in. And so, like how he was saying, like more classes, YouTube, university, YouTube. Anytime you have time, like build, and then like and piggybacking on what you were saying about like actions and reactions, like building up those emotions so that your reaction is very fluid and real. So like you're supposed to get upset with this. You gotta start thinking about it now. Like, okay, I don't like this fella right here. He's saying something. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So you can kind of react. So like, just honing into my craft, because I feel like in everything in life, nothing you can. There's never an ending to anything. You can always constantly learn, always constantly figure out a different way, a better way, a new way.
That's why I don't care how long you've been in acting. It's always good to go back, get them classes or do something. Or go back, do something. Yeah, that is important. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, Denzel do it. And, I'm the type of
yeah, they do. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, and matter of fact, those are the best actors, because you got some that think that they don't need it. They just think, I get up there and no. But
I want to be prepared.
Yeah, really, seriously.
I want somebody that I don't like winging it. I already wing it to, per se in life. But I want to be a organized chaos.
Because every project that I've done acting wise, as far as theater, I've always prepared, except one time. I'll never forget one time I caught myself doing that where, I can wait till a couple weeks come, and I tell you, a couple weeks came and I still wasn't focused like I was, and then it was showtime, and I was like. And I said I would never do that again.
Oh yeah,
that was my play. I remember.
Yeah, that was the one. It was the church play, the one with Lynette, the one when we were at the church you used to go to over there off of Livernois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, that's the only one time I ever was. I was like, I could, sitting on this seeing all what you got, like, okay, I could get all this and blah blah. I can concentrate on other things. And boy, when the time came, even though I did it, inside I was like, Richard, you know what, man.
Oh yeah.
All that anxiety builds up. You was like, okay.
Yeah.
But you got to know your lines.
Yeah.
At least know where the story's going.
There you go.
You don't. Know your lines, because everybody gets nervous when you start, and even if you're the most seasoned actor, you're gonna get nervous.
Get nervous. Matter of fact, it's best to be nervous. Matter of fact, the seasoned actors, like you said, they do be nervous. Yeah.
I used to hate when y'all used to be in 2 and 3 plays. Remember when people used to do that back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. But that's why I said 2026. I want to definitely get my feet wet as far as movies. I got a chance to be in one production, movie production. A couple years ago, I did Still on My Block. I had a little part on Still.
Still talking about that movie.
Still on My Block. That's the only one I've done.
Hey, Atari, that movie is 20 years old. No, that's my boy Atari. No, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
And he's still promoting it. He's still promoting it. I told him we need to do a flyer share because every time I said, man, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to promote. So yeah.
Cause how did it feel like the people that follow you and like relatives or whatever when they saw you did what you did on that project? How were they?
Anxiety and I was really excited at the same time because like I'm a person in my family where it's like I'm the wild person in my family. I'm like the person that be like, okay, what's she gonna do now? What's she gonna do now? And it's like I just came out. I was like, you know what? I'm about to do this, and it was like, oh, okay. And then they looked up, and then I was like, hey, I got a premiere. And it was like, you got a premiere? You in a movie? And what movie you in? Oh, I'm coming. And it was like, that was cool. And then like I said, like, and I did some travel nursing. So I went to Louisiana. I was in Texas during COVID and everything, working in ER there. So I still was friends with some of them, and they be like, girl, we didn't see you. We didn't see you down here. And stuff like that. And so like, being able to like network in all these different areas and network with my family, and then they tell their friends and stuff like that, and it's like I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. I thought it was really cool. I was actually at the what was that? Well, I was at the casino, and I was out with my friends, and some guy was like, "I've seen you before," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I was probably your nurse or something." He was like, "No," and I'm like, "Okay, well, where you see me at?" And he was like, "No, I seen you on Tubi. When you did?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, yes. How you doing?" And that never happened
that's
to me
cool.
before. So I was like, "That's
dope. That is dope.
Very dope."
I like when people call me from out of town. I done had people from out of town, Chicago, California. Oh, we saw your movie and all that, and that'd be a shocker because sometimes I have told them and sometimes I haven't. And they say, "Oh, I just went on searches and boom, I pulled up movies," and you'd be like, "Okay." So that's a good thing.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know, Gerald. I know you get that reaction sometimes too. I know.
Yeah.
I know you get that reaction.
Yeah, I be different places. Like I was taking my mother to emergency one day, and these ladies just keep looking at me. Kept looking at me. And later on, they didn't say anything. We left. Later on, I get home. I'm checking my Facebook. This was maybe a couple weeks later, and the girl say, "I've been trying to get in touch with you. Was you in emergency with your mom the other day?" I was like, "Yeah, that was me." I said, "Why you didn't say nothing?" She said, "I don't know." But then they catch you off guard sometimes. Because I'll be at the gas station and somebody say, "Hey, wait a minute, you be in them Tubi movies." And they on FaceTime. "My friend want to see you, you know." And I'm looking all bad and everything, and I'm like, I would have took a picture, but you know, I'm looking regular, you know. I'm like,
but I think that is so dope how people they let you know that they be watching, they be looking,
they be seeing stuff way more than
and they can recognize you, be like, "Oh my, they gonna such and such," you know. Yeah, that is good, you know. And like I said, man, Detroit, you talk about talent, man. This is the place right here, man. And so much talent. We got it here in each field, man.
And that's what people don't get or understand. Like, that's what people don't get. And I think that's what people are really starting to realize. Like, Detroit on the map. Like, I love my city. I am such a Detroit girl. I love my city. I love where I came from. Love everything that I do. Love everything that I came from.
Give my girl a hand for that. Yes, sir.
And so it's like, shoot, we're doing the dang thing. You know, people sitting up here, you know, they branching off into Atlanta and Chicago and this and that. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Put some respect on our name. Because we're here.
And one thing that I've noticed too, as of the last couple of years, maybe even more than that, you got actors now fleeing from there, coming here.
Oh yeah,
They're coming. They're like, okay, I get to Detroit.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, it's a lot of actors that have done that. what's my girl's Fancy.
Yeah.
She came from
Fancy.
Texas, came here, you know, cut her teeth here, and then she went somewhere else. But she got to start here.
Start here. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And at every acting class that I've been to, like Joe Smith had a class. There was some people there. I think it was a girl there from New Jersey.
Shout out to Joe Smith.
Yeah. Joe Smith.
Yes, Joe Smith. Yes, sir.
Great.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I got to get him on the show. I followed
I
him
did
for a
some
long
background
time.
work for
Joe
him.
Smith. Yes, sir.
They were great to work with, and then I took Kamal's class. Great, wonderful to work
That's
with.
another guy there. Yes,
Wonderful
sir.
to work with.
Man,
So great.
that's my man
so great.
there.
And always giving gems and jewels about how to do better, how to get better and stuff like that. And I listen to everything somebody tell me. And I go and research, okay, like how can I make this? How can I do that? But at his class, well, you have people from like, I want to say, what was it? Chicago or Baltimore, but they were not from here. Every class, like now, every class I've been to, they're not from here.
Yeah.
It's somebody.
All right. Dr. Teresa, shout out to Dr. Teresa. She's watching. She said, I'm on Tubi now. What's the name of the movie? It's Woman to Woman, Dr. Teresa. Woman to Woman. That's the name of it. And
Tell her to watch Woman to Woman.
when you get through with that,
Be careful who you love. Just a friend, and then the ugly truth.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, yes, sir. Brother Gerald, any shout outs out there? Anybody want to shout out? Anybody, family, friends, anybody? Go ahead.
I tell you
go
what,
right ahead.
first and foremost, I'm going to shout out the Most High.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to shout out the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Because without him, this wouldn't be possible.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm going to shout out everybody that helped me, everybody I talked to along the lines of Lisa Brown, Dennis Reed, like she say, Kamal, even Kamel, Diesel.
Diesel.
Who else? Thomas from Moolah.
Thomas, yes.
Murder, you know. Who else? Who am I forget? Erica Smith.
Lisa?
Yeah, I said Lisa. Who else?
Grover.
Yeah.
Grover.
Grover. That's my man there, Grover McCann. Grover, man.
Grover. I'm like Grover. I'm old.
He a cool guy. He a cool guy. Shout out to all my gray haired brothers.
Right. We have to encourage each other.
Yeah, Grover, that's my man there.
Grover.
Yes, sir. Miss Kazia, anybody want to shout out? Go right ahead. Anybody, go right ahead.
Oh yeah. I'm like he said, God first and foremost for just reigniting that spark and for me wanting me to get all my things back and what I wanted to do. And then on top of that, like I said, like he was saying, Dennis Reed, great and wonderful to work with, gave great jewels to me. King Wesley, very big one for me.
Yeah.
King Wesley gives me a lot of jewels,
Yes, sir.
always
Yes, sir.
giving me stuff. I actually took a lot of classes with him. What was it? I can't think of everybody. Thomas, very first class.
Yeah, Thomas.
Very first class. I would always credit that to him because Thomas was great.
Yeah.
Took another class with him after
It's a hard
that.
class.
Hard class. But I love Thomas because he makes me want to be like, okay, I really want to
Make you want.
I really want to like get up here, get better. What was it? Joe Smith, Kamal Smith, like all of them. They were great. Some of the friends I met along the way, like I said, China, shout out to her. I met her in the
yes, sir.
beginning. And she always say like, oh, you seem like it was me and this and that. No, I was quiet. And me and her hit it off the bat and, you know, always gave each other gems and jewels. And it's like my kids, because my kids, like every time I did something, and I have 5 sons, so every time I did something, it was always a kid that was like, "It's okay, Mom, we got you. You could do it. We see you, Mom. We gonna see you again. We gonna see you again." And every time I was like, "Dang, okay." I ain't
So they don't be hating on you to watch your movie.
No, well, the beginning.
My son be hating on my movie. Quit hating.
I had to skip the beginning because I didn't know the beginning was a little racy. So
Right.
and it's like my oldest is 19, but he was like, "I don't want to see that."
Right.
As soon as he turned it on, he turned it off like, why you went to him? Like,
Why you ain't tell me about this? You can understand
you
though.
ain't tell me you was gonna watch
He'll
it.
watch Megan the Tiger. What's the
Wait, but that's a whole nother story though.
That's his mom.
That's a whole nother story.
That's right. That's right.
What about your wife? What about your wife? She don't like certain scenes.
Really?
Like when you gotta kiss somebody? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't feel
like
that.
Yeah.
But see, that's thank God I'm not married no more. So I just answer to my
You
son.
kissing to everybody.
That is funny. I can just,
No,
I can just imagine seeing the sons though looking like, wait, hold on, wait a minute,
My 18 and 19 year, they was like, why ain't you tell? I was like, y'all didn't tell me that I didn't even know y'all was on Tubi right now. So y'all should have warned me first. But all my family watched it, all my uncles and cousins, my stepfather, and they was all like, oh, you ain't, I was like, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Was like,
Yeah, I found out at the premiere, like, oh. I ain't tell me y'all was gonna start at the beginning like that.
Yeah, matter of fact, when the movie started, all you heard was just crunching the popcorn. that was the only time you ain't hear nobody say nothing. And right to that part, that's when people no. I got Kazee in the building. I got Gerald in the building. I got Sean P in the building. Yes, sir. The wifey engineer. Yes, sir. Woman to woman, y'all. Check it out. Be careful who you love.
Just a friend.
Just a friend.
And the ugly truth.
The ugly truth. Yes, sir. All right. So, Sean, Sean, give your shout out. Give your shout out.
I will try to be quick. First, I gotta give a shout out to God, like everybody else, and definitely I gotta give a shout out to Sean. Born Perfect Film, Sean V Entertainment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I am the alpha. That's the next one. You gotta give a shout out to my boy Low. Low and Bo. You gotta give a shout out to Clay Dog. He was recently in the hospital. Definitely pray for Clay Dog. Shout out to the Detroit Youth Choir. Anthony White. He's a good guy out there promoting. They got auditions coming up. Not for us, but for the younger people. Okay. And a shout out to DJ Bass. He got his party coming up December 27th. I got to shout out Kamel. I remember me and him was in the movie we was in Dear Future Husband. He kept on saying, Sean, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I had to encourage him. I said, man, just start doing movies. Do as many movies as you can. So I think I inspired him to do a couple of movies. Because he said, I just got to do. I said, do your own movies.
Just do your own movies.
He started doing his own movies. So, you know, I give props to everybody out there. Dennis Reed, Mark Hunter, Jay McClain. I
yes,
like
sir.
her stuff. I saw her Christmas movie. You know, Sonny.
Sonny
He
Cruz,
from my
yes,
acting class. He was one of the first people to get in my acting class when I did it years ago.
Okay.
You know, Naomi Nicole. So, you know, we got a lot of people out there. So
all right. Definitely shout out to my brother Nat Morris.
Yeah, Nat Morris, Captain Gee.
Nat Morris.
Miles,
definitely.
Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Miles.
That's another movie. Y'all definitely. I know y'all still watching. Daddy, I Love Him. Yes, that was classic movie.
And then I watched a couple of movies the other day. I saw Paul Johnson Jr. movie.
Shout out to Paul Johnson. Yes, sir.
And then I saw Ebony Takes Trouble. I watched that. And then. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Ebony Tate. That was another one. She was great. Ebony Tate.
She good people. She giving out gems.
They give out so many gems. Her and they give out so many gems, and they're so great to talk to.
Marcus Woods. He another guy that give out.
That's my brother there, Marcus Woods.
I was watching Fatal Attraction one day, and he was on there. I said, let me keep watching it. It was so good. So
yes, Marcus Woods.
Hey, don't forget Renika McQueen.
Yes, Renika McQueen.
My first guest of last year, year before last, my first guest of the year. Yes, sir. That young lady there, man. Matter of fact, like I told her, she was the reason why I like Tubi.
Wow.
Her movie was the first movie I saw on Tubi, and I was like, I said, I gotta keep watching because you actually were the one that said you ain't seen nothing on Tubi yet, and
right.
And so that one day I said, and I saw that Cain and Abel. I said, let me watch see what this is.
And that was a good
man.
movie.
I was like, Cain and Abel was the first movie I saw, and I was like, I was like, yes.
And trust me, we got a nice niche, and like I tell people, you just gotta give it a try.
Oh yeah.
But give it your all. Like, don't come in here and be late. Don't come in here half it. Don't come in, and most importantly, don't come in here with a timeline like, oh, he said I could leave by 4.
Right.
Not
Don't do
leaving
that.
by 4.
Don't do that.
You're not leaving at 4. Oh, I
4
gotta
in
be
the
at work
morning.
in 2 hours. Oh, you ain't about to make it. You wanna call them now?
Right.
You ain't about How many times you been on there? And,
Yeah.
and I found that out as an extra, as a background actor. Like, oh, we gonna get you out by 9.
No.
And I'd be looking up there like 6:30, like,
It's 1 in the
I
morning.
don't think we gonna. And I would call in, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch this day with this person, this and that. And once I learned that, I'm like, I ain't even let people. But it's like,
Yeah.
and while you're there, don't be quiet. Get up, talk, mingle around,
Talk.
watch, study
Watch
what they're
and learn.
doing, study how they're doing it, study, how they're memorizing their lines, and a lot of the people in there, they're really great to talk to. And like I did a lot of background work in the beginning with Mulan, so like some of them, they gave me so many gems, and so many things. Like, okay, when you break down your script, how do you think you want to do it? And I'm like, I don't know. And he was like, you break it down like this and break down like that and this and that. And I'm like, okay. And what was it? Thomas had talked to me a little bit about that. Chris C had talked to me a little bit about that. I was like, okay, I got to do that. I'm gonna do this. I gotta memorize this. And King Wesley talked to me a lot about this. And then
Shout out to King Wesley. Yes, sir.
King
That's
Wesley's
another,
doing great.
that guy, yes, sir.
Yes, and then Jay Skills, he gave me a lot of gems, and he taught me a lot about like thinking outside of the box and really diving in and like, okay, you gonna be scared, you can't do it, you gotta like jump in there. You gotta really be the character.
That's what I'm talking about.
Another
Yes, sir.
person is Dez Cortez.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
my brother.
yeah,
He's
Dez
always
Cortez.
giving out good information. Brian Taylor, that's another
Brian
one.
Sullivan Taylor, yes.
Yeah. So,
I'm taking his classes next.
Yeah,
He's
so,
really great.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Shout
The
out to
Shoebuck
Miss.
method. That's what he teaches, the Shoebuck method.
Oh, the method.
And I have the book.
Shout out to Robbie Bowie. She's watching. She said, hello, Sunday, great Sunday family. Dr. Teresa, she said, this is so inspirational. She's, matter of fact, as of now, she said she's watching Woman to Woman right now.
Oh, wow.
She's watching the show and Woman to Woman. So, shout out to Miss Iris Wood. She said it's a tie game, 10-10 now. All right, always keep me up with the
third
score.
quarter. Yeah, third
That's what I'm
quarter.
talking about.
We still in there.
It's still in there. Yes.
It ain't over to the
Okay, what if the Lions tie all 3 of their games? What would happen?
They out.
They out of the
gonna be out.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Okay,
they can't do it. They gotta win.
That'd be funny.
They got
They gonna win one.
There you go.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Listen, they gonna win one.
That would be funny.
I was gonna say, chill on them.
All right. Miss Kazia, when you not excuse me, Gerald, I'm gonna ask you first. When you're not acting, what's some things you love to do Gerald time when you love to just
Oh man,
do
things I love to do.
Gerald time? Yes, what you love to
Stuff
do?
like this. But I like doing this too. But what I do, I always recorded music for years.
Oh, okay.
You know, I still dabble in the music, not as much as I used to. I just like spending time with the family, with the kids. I also have 5 children. Just
Okay.
like, you know.
Okay.
I like being around people.
People.
You know, I go to class in the morning. Go to the Apple Academy downtown. Shout out Apple
Right,
Academy
because I was
Detroit.
calling you like I'm in class.
Yeah.
I'm like, my boy.
So it's a lot of big things going on in the city, and that's what I like to do.
That's
I mean,
what I'm
I like to
talking
read
about.
my Bible, study my Bible.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
But I like to help people.
Okay,
That's
all right.
that's number one.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'ma help
man.
you out.
Yes, sir, brother Gerald. Yes, sir, Miss Kazia. When you not giving people them injections and giving them, or when you not doing your nice rehearsing, what do you love to do? Because when you just when you try to lay that stuff down, what's Kazia time? What you love?
Learn. I do a lot of learning, but
Okay.
Raising my kids, being active in my son's life, having 5 sons, I have all boys, and so like being active with them, trying to make sure I spend time with them, keeping them active. They all play sports.
Okay.
Especially my 3 little ones. So I have 3 that's still in the house. My other 2 are
Okay.
grown, so they're about to go off. But one's going into the military, and then he's going to be a firefighter. So like, and then the other one is a rapper. He just went to Rhode Island.
Okay.
Yeah, and opened up for Lil Tyler. So, just helping them out and try to get them gyms along the way and different things like that. I work out. I love to go to the gym.
Okay.
I like boxing, kickboxing, and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. What's that, Sean? What you
They
doing?
said somebody got into a fight with a fan. Somebody from Pittsburgh.
man.
Oh Lord. Somebody from Pittsburgh about to get their butt.
Exactly.
Well, you know they remind them they in Detroit.
Yes. To remind
You saw what happened to that the fan last week in L.A. She was trying to talk the Detroit fan and the fans, and she ended up falling down. She ended up falling down. Yeah. But see,
See, so we don't start it. No, we're gonna finish it. Don't blood, you know what I'm saying? But don't tempt me.
Yeah, but it's games like today though is kind of personal for me because everybody that know me know that Pittsburgh is my second favorite team of all time. I love my Steelers, but when it comes to the Lions, I'm sorry Pittsburgh, y'all gotta take it back. See, just for one day, just one day. But
your girl at the game, Renee Drake.
Oh, Renee,
her people was in the draft last year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hellman or Hammond?
Yeah.
He lost his mind.
That's right.
So they
shout out.
Real nice.
Renee
Drake at the game.
Yeah. So if it was like the middle of the season and the Lions was could afford to lose maybe a game, and if Pittsburgh won, I'd probably be like, sorry fellas, Pittsburgh just had the best of it, but they got to win though. So I'm sorry Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, sorry. Because I love that. Shout out! I gotta give him a shout out to my boy Mike Tomlin. That's Pittsburgh coach. That's my man there, brother of Omar Epps. I always say, always in team like that's Omar Epps up there coaching up Pittsburgh. But
Big West said that the refs are cheating again. That's y'all line. My son said that every week.
You know what?
The refs was cheating.
You know what? You know what? The refs they do call some things, but I don't like blaming the games on the refs. I feel like if you a great team, you gonna become that stuff with the refs, even if they trying some stuff.
Yeah. So you're not gonna blame it on the online betting?
Huh?
Not gonna blame it on the online betting?
That's another subject there. Yes, that's another thing too. I kind of, as of recently, I kind of be like, you got to think about that too, because something that happened in the game. I forgot which teams that were last week, where they said the guy kicked the field goal when they didn't even have to. They didn't even have to kick the field goal, and they said it messed up the whole. It messed up the whole thing, and people were mad about that.
Yeah. So
I'm with you, Gerald. Yeah, I kind of believe that in a lot of ways.
Score is 12-10.
So somebody scored a safety? Somebody got a safety?
Nah, what they do, they got two. They did an extra point, and then the extra point reversed. They got too many rules. They do that. Nah, I just don't get a lot of the stuff, so I don't feel football compared to back in the day.
No,
they got too many changes.
That's so. You know what? Since people always gamble when it comes to football, but now since it's like legal, it seems like it's more stuff wrapped up into
it's more WWE type to me.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
Miss Kazia, one thing I would love to ask you: who is somebody that you would love to work with, actor or actress wise that you haven't got a chance to, somebody that you would, they call and say, I'd love for y'all 2 or 3 to get this movie together. Somebody that you haven't worked with yet, or somebody that you would love to, or somebody that you love that you have worked with that you just love, when y'all just have that good chemistry.
I mean, because I'm still new and newer and getting in there. Everybody. Okay. Everybody. I don't got no limitations. Everybody.
Okay.
I want to work with everybody. I want to do everything. I want to be moldable. I want you to see me like a couple years from now, like, dang, she did this, and they're like, oh my gosh, she was a crackhead. She was this. She was that. She was a stripper. She was this.
She was a crackhead.
She was the politician's wife. I want to be every little thing, and I'm willing to play every little thing, especially if I'm given that opportunity, because I'm gonna take it serious.
That's what I'm
talking about. I'm at that stage in my life now where I see what I want, and I see how I want to do it, and I like what I'm doing, and I like where I am, and I'm liking the path that God has for me. And it's like versus when I feel like when we're younger, we're like, oh my God, why is he taking on dates? Oh my goodness, where God? What happened? Now I'm enjoying the process.
That's
and
what I'm talking about.
enjoying like what I'm learning. It's like, oh my God, I get to learn this today. And then it's like, okay, if I'm background, if I'm extra on this set, okay, I'm about to watch them. How they doing this? How she saying this? What's Ebony Tate saying over there? What? I literally be on in. I know I probably be like, man, I probably look like a weirdo just staring at her like that. But I'm sure she probably understands. Because the thing is, you got to look at people that's been in the game longer. That's that's honed into those crafts and everything like that. And she's amazing to me. And so like I look at all of those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, okay. Every time I get on a set, I be like, okay, I'm hitting the ground running, and I'm watching everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't care if you're in front of the camera, if you behind the camera. I'm talking to you like, what type of what's that? I'm gonna ask you a couple questions here. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna come back. Then I'm gonna go to this person, come back, and so that way I'm learning a little bit more every day. And so like that's just what I want to do. I want to work with everybody. I want to do everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. All right. Shout out to my brother Kevin Whitfield. He's watching. Y'all be sure to check out his show. I'm telling you, Tuesday evenings, y'all, Talking Ish with my boys. Man, that's the show there, man. You talking about some subjects and just all that. Yes, y'all tune in Tuesdays at 8 p.m. ish, somewhere around there, 8 p.m. ish. Tuesdays on at podcasting. Kevin, yes, and his crew. They the real deal. Yes, sir. Joel, anybody that you thought about that you love to work with?
You know what? If you're listening out there, Mr. Dick Wolf, Ice-T's getting kind of old, and he's getting older. I ain't gonna say he's getting older. And you need somebody to come in, and he might think about retiring. So somebody might want to take his place.
Okay.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I don't mind working with anybody as long as it's a professional set. Like I say, I would love to just do a series though.
Okay. I
would love to do a series. Movies are okay, but a series to me is better because it's shorter stories and it's coming back every week.
Yes. I'm surprised because none of you was on Street Legal.
I was in Street Legal.
That's okay.
I was an extra actually in the first episode.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the
I was in Street Legal. Season 1, episode 3.
Yeah, I remember.
With no lines.
Were you in the first set of Street Legals?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was the bailiff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure was. Okay. Okay.
But we always got 2026. You never know what we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Right. You never know.
Dennis Reed.
That's why I just got through watching. How can I forget about Gerald?
Don't forget.
The Gerald.
Watch Street Legal. You can watch Don't Look Back.
Don't Look Back.
You can watch Scripts.
That was a classic. Don't Look Back.
Scripts.
Yeah. I didn't watch that. See that one yet.
Yeah, Scripts. The Dirty D.
Okay. I saw Dirty D. Yes.
McGraw H Block.
Yep.
Man, that's my show there. Yes.
McGraw. See, y'all gonna be mad at me. I haven't watched that yet.
Really? Oh, come on.
I started one episode and somebody, you gotta keep watching it. How I get around to it? I'm slow on that shit. That's how I'm slow.
I like stuff like I like the gangster grungy. Like I grew up sneaking in my mama's room watching Godfather. Okay. So I just, so that was my thing, like watching the Godfather part 1, 2, and 3, and watching all the state properties 1 and 2. Like, what I'm saying? Paid in full.
How we look at 10 minutes? Hey, come on, time, slow down. So you weren't able to watch those movies?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. I snuck and watched them. And what's funny was my mom caught me in the basement acting out a part in Pretty Woman or something, and she was like, "Oh my God, my daughter want to be a stripper. She want to be a hoe or something." I'm like,
I never seen Pretty Woman, and everybody say I need to watch it. No, people at my church said, you ain't never watched Pretty Woman.
I was like 6 or 7.
I'm gonna watch.
And it was like, and then I was always the person, I don't know, I'm always like really elaborate. I was always the person who was like, okay, what's she about to do now? What's she about to say now? How's she about to, and I'm even like that at work in the ER. And so like I kind of take something at work. Somebody act right, I be like, what's going on with you? I gotta come over here and I gotta be like, are you okay? Do you mean something? Like, so I use that at work.
Do you ever see yourself sometimes at work? You ever been at work sometimes and some of the scripts been going through your mind, and sometimes, I mean, you focus on your nurse's duty, but sometimes it comes out when you act, your script come out, you're like, oh my God, wait a minute, let me slow down here.
Yep. No, and at first I would stop it, and then I was like, no, I'm about to roll with this. Because it's like, you about to see me for 30, I'm in the ear. You about to see me for 30 minutes, an hour,
Right,
or if you get admitted until you go upstairs and get a room, I'm about to play this whole role with you. You know, I did all types of, I didn't try different like accents, change my name. Cause it's like, you know, I looked at it like this is the perfect audience. I'm never gonna see you again, or I'm gonna see you again. You may not remember me. I may not remember you. And then it's like, okay, now if it's a real trauma, you know, just maybe like somebody getting shot or something, I ain't gonna do it there. But it's like, you know, something minor. We're gonna play a little bit. We're gonna dangle a little bit.
I remember I did something like it wasn't script wise, but I did that with my music director at church one time. I forgot what character that was, but I was supposed to have been playing a character that was just evil and it would irritate you. So I was like, we was having choir rehearsal that day, and I was like, I'm gonna see if because her shout out to Miss Henderson. I'm telling you, Miss Henderson, if she get mad, that means you done did something. So I said, I'm about to be my character in rehearsal. So I'm sitting up there just doing all kind of stuff, whatever. Boy, did she get heated. I said, you know what? That means I'm doing my character. That means I'm doing something. Yeah, and I told her afterwards too, a couple Sundays afterwards, because a couple Sundays she was looking at me like she wanted to beat me up. But I said, you know what? I apologize, Ms. Henderson. I was in my character that I'm working. And she was like, you know what? I forgive you. She was like, I forgive you. And she came when she came to see the play. She was like, I definitely forgive you, Richard. Okay, you did that. Thank you. But shout out to Miss Henderson. Shout out to Miss Keezer. Shout out to Gerald. Shout out to Sean. Yes, sir. Woman to woman. Y'all haven't seen it where you been. Come on now. This is the holiday weekend too. Are y'all all set for the holiday?
Yep.
Set for the holiday?
Yeah. Actually, today was the last day of
for me too.
Feast of Dedication, which some people call Hanukkah, but we call it the Feast of Dedication, or the Festival of Lights they call it. So today was the last day of that.
Okay. Especially since I'm on the holiday. Miss Keezer, could you give me your top 2-3 Christmas songs of all time?
Let me think. Mariah Carey, Destiny's Child. I don't know no names. That's the thing. I'm really bad with the names.
All I Want for Christmas.
All I Want for Christmas. Destiny's Child, they have one.
I don't know.
I like Chris Brown little thing. And then shout out, I'm gonna be in a fashion show, Lush's last lingerie fashion show next month.
You gonna be in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me the flyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I send y'all the flyers. February 1st.
Okay. Brother Gerald, 2 or 3 favorite Christmas songs of all time.
Well, you know, I don't do Christmas no more. But I will say
2 or 3 that you could hear sometimes. You be like,
the Temptations, Silent Night.
Oh yeah.
Number one. I would say Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells, okay.
You know, and then you know the Nat King Cole song. I always like
Nat King Cole, yes sir. Yeah. The version with him and his daughter.
That's a good one. I love that one. Version.
Yeah, that's nice. Sean, real quick, 2 or 3 of your top favorites.
I go with the Temptations, and probably I just got hip back to Ray Charles, the Little Drummer Boy. I forgot all about that, and somebody sent me that. So that one, you know. Grandma got ran over by a rain. That was a classic. I like that. See?
3 of my favorites, definitely. My top 3. I love Temptations. Right. Temptations, definitely on top. My second one, my brother, George Michael's, Last Christmas. That one, wow. And my favorite one, you know, this became my favorite one for some reason. I love this song, Natalie Cole, My Christmas List. My
have to hear that.
You gotta. Wow. That is yes. Mariah Carey. She I think she did a version of it too, and a couple other people. But Natalie Cole. Oh my God. I love that song, man. That's my favorite. Yeah. All right. How we looking, Ms. Engineer?
Like 2 minutes.
No, let me get this in real quick. I got to get this in. Before my guests leave, I'd love for them to lead the people with something. It could be about what we talked about, or something from your heart that you would just, a thought of the day, just love to lead the people, Miss Kazia, in a minute or less. Something that just, whatever on your mind or heart, just leave it to the people.
I would say go for it. When I started, I was a divorcee. I'm a single mother. It's me and them, and I prayed about everything that I wanted to do. I did everything basically on my own, and God is still with me. I'm still being blessed. I'm still in the game. I'm still getting roles here and there, and I'm still elevating myself, and I refuse to take a no or to give up, and I refuse to let life or time or me being a single mother with 5 kids hinder what I want to do. There is a way for you to do it all. You just have to be a little creative, and you just have to, don't take it personal. Don't take nothing personal. Life in itself is not personal.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Gerald, in your own way, man, lead the people with something. Whatever you want to from your heart. Go ahead. Anything.
I like to say, just be yourself. Don't be somebody else. A lot of roles I got because I was myself. Some people say, well, dye your hair and then do this. And I didn't do it.
I ain't do it.
But I got roles because of the great. So be yourself. Always be original. And always do something to stand out and make people remember you. Just do what the Most High wants you to do. Find out what it is in life that you're supposed to be doing, and do that. Be true to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. Love yourself, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Now, there's certain things that you can't do. We all know that. Certain things you just can't do because it's not for you to do it. But do what you're supposed to do. Stay in your own lane. If you ain't supposed to be the driver, don't be the driver. You sit in the back. Everybody can't drive. There's only one driver. If you the driver, then drive. But don't complain when somebody else driving and you ain't supposed to be the driver. Oh, and last but not least, be patient or be a patient.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because you should get a shirt that say that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sean, definitely lead the people with something in your own way. Definitely.
If you want to feel funky, feel free. I remember that from back in the day. Now, just in 2026, be thankful and be grateful and just go that extra mile.
That's what I'm talking about. And if y'all need Sean, y'all know to call 313-433-8384. That number legend, y'all.
Right, that's my number. Until I hit the Powerball, that's what I change.
That's right. Tomorrow, I think somebody gonna get it tomorrow. There's gonna be a big holiday gift for somebody.
1.8.
It's at 1.8 billion now.
Jesus.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get me the ticket. Yes, sir.
Just give me just let me win a number.
That's
Instead
right.
of $1 billion, let me just get a little. I ain't trying to be greedy.
Yes, sir. I want to thank you, Miss Kazia, Gerald, Sean. Y'all be sure to check out the movie. Matter of fact, wait before y'all go, Gerald, give people your information. How can they get in contact with you? Definitely.
If you want to contact me, you can contact me on the gram at AHKGEE. That's Agg. That's Hebrew for Brother G. So it's Agg on the gram. You can contact me that way.
Okay, all right. Miss Kazia, how could the people, if they want to follow you or get in contact with you, let them know?
So look on again on IG. My IG is NurseZ_LM. So capital N, lowercase URSEZ_LM.
All right. Yes, sir. Sean, definitely.
Tell them to scan this barcode. Nah, just call me
313-433-8384. Sean, one of the greatest promoters ever. Seriously, hands down. Seriously.
Appreciate you.
And I'm glad to be in the building. The presence of 2 great actors and actresses right in front of me, right here, Brother
Thank
Gerald
you.
and Ms. Woman to Woman. I tell you, yes, sir. Y'all, I'm telling you, watch that, and when you watch it again, because it might be something you missed. Man, I'm telling you, man, y'all great. This is Ballin with Rich, episode 230. For the people out there, happy holidays. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. It's not about getting anything. It's about, like Brother Gerald said, giving. This is the season for giving. You know, don't worry about, oh, I didn't get this or that. Give somebody something. You'd be surprised what might happen. But happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays, Miss the wife engineer. Engineer of the year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. thank you everybody for watching. I guess the score 10-10 is still, I guess. I can go home and catch the rest of it. But thank you. I would love for y'all definitely come back. You're welcome anytime you have any project, anything, you're welcome to just come on back, Brother Gerald.
Appreciate it.
And this is Ballin with Rich, being active, living life with no negativity. And one thing I love to say before I end the show, if you ain't ballin', you ain't living. If you ain't ballin' with Gerald, you ain't ballin' with Kazia, if you ain't ballin' with Sean, the wife engineer, you're not living, y'all. Yes, sir. And we are out of here. Thank you for watching. Have a good holiday, y'all. Peace. Yes, sir.